What up, guys? It's Decent Dubs, and we're back out here in Logan Heights. Logan Heights, just as some background, is like a staple for Mexican food. There's a lot of Mexicans and African Americans out here, so you already know the food out here be fire. And last time when we were out here for enchiladas, I thought to myself, yo, there's definitely other gas Mexican spots, so let's go see what else they got out here. And today, we actually have a special guest with us, because your boy does not know Spanish. No hablo español. But enough of that. Time for you guys to meet the special guest, and you guys can see what food he chose for us to get today. Who am I with?
Leo Ortiz, Small Business Program Manager
Where at?
at El Salvadoreno Restaurant.
Where are you the small business manager at?
Oh, Logan 19.
Hey. All right, Leo, what we got today?
We got Salvadorian food on this plate right here, on this platter.
Oh,
Look at that
do
beauty.
you know what's on here? Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I have no idea what's on here.
We got some yuca. We got some carnitas, un pastel, pupusas, plátano, tamales, and enchiladas salvadoreña right there.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what any of this is, but hopefully it's gas. Yuca.
Let me see what it.
Yuca in English. Yuca, as of right now, not knowing what it is, it kind of tastes like fried cod. Like if you were to get like fish at like a fish market. No, I'm saying it tastes like that though. Does it not? Like it tastes like fried like fish sticks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it tastes like fish sticks. Cassava, what does that mean?
It's the vegetable.
Oh, that's the English? Oh, that's the English? It's cassava? I don't know Spanish or English, guys, at this point. So this is cassava. If you know what cassava is, cassava. I've never, wait, show that to the camera. It's cassava, guys. I'll put it up there just in case if it doesn't show on camera, but I've never heard of cassava in my life. So this is supposedly carnitas, guys. And what do they call it in Salvador? It kind of looks like a potato wedge. Like, I actually did not know this was meat, if I'm being honest. Kind of looks like a nugget, guys. So they call these in Salvadorian chicharron. Honestly, guys, I know in Mexico, in Spanish, we say carnitas. This is kind of gas. It's like a fried carnitas, kind of. It's like clumped. It's like a ball. It's like a nugget. Instead of chicken, though, it's like a chicken or a carnitas nugget. A pork nugget. A pork nugget. This is kind of fire, though. I kind of like it better than actual carnitas. This is like gas. Salvadorians, you know what you're doing. You're cooking.
And then you redip them in the beans, you redip them in the cream.
And what was that? What was that again?
It's plátanos fritos, plantains.
You heard it first, guys. Dip it in beans, dip it in the cream, dip it in the beans, dip it in the cream. We like it creamy. All right, guys. So I kind of dropped the plantain, sadly, in the cream, but that's okay. We're gonna do it. Cream, bean, cream. Mmm. That's like sweet. I didn't think it was gonna be like sweet like that.
With the thicker, more, they let it brown essentially. In order for it to get to this level, they need to let the plantain brown.
Oh, so it's like a ripe banana. Okay. All right, Leo. What's that Caucasian you just made right there?
This is a pupusa. I think it's just cheese. And with all the goods right there. For some reason, I'm blanking on what the name of it is.
Hey, this is
Good and spicy.
this is the expert I brought in, guys. Trust.
And I'm half Salvadorian. The
Are
fact
you-
that I'm not remembering the names is kind of embarrassing.
Are you actually half Salvadorian? I didn't know that. Dang, see, guys, come on, decent dubs. He brings the experts. All right, guys. Since Leo got his spicy, I'm definitely getting mine not spicy. So, you know, not all of us have to suffer in pain beating the spice. I already ate some spicy food last time on the review, so we're trying to get it normal. Ooh. So this is the cheese one that we're eating right now. And they have meat inside them. Usually what meat do they have?
Or sometimes there'll be cheese and beans. Sometimes there'll be cheese, beans, and chicharrón, but like shredded. Sometimes they put, I forget what it is, but sometimes they put this type of flour inside. They do some with veggies.
Well, you know me, guys. I like my meat. Yeah, what is this? What is this? What is this?
Salad. Have a mamey, manzana, tiene marañón, tiene piña, tiene diferentes clases de frutas salvadoreñas que vienen de allá. Ya. Ya, esa es la mejor bebida y es muy natural porque ese es jugo de piña natural. Muy rico todo.
So essentially that juice that she brought us is just pineapple juice with juice. But it's pretty good though. Pineapple with a bunch of fruits from El Salvador. But I'm not gonna lie though, I can't really drink through the straw because the pineapple chunks keep getting stuck in the straw. But it's still pretty good though. All right, who am I with right now?
Yo, mi nombre, María Constanza.
Okay. And you own this place, correct?
Yes, sí, sí. Yo soy la dueña del Salvadoreño.
And today's actually your guys' 30th anniversary?
Sí, 30 años de aniversario. Por la gracia de Dios.
Oh my goodness, I feel honored to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
I usually only eat my grandma's empanadas, which are just cheese, because I'm a cheesy guy. But let's go ahead and try these one of the Salvadoreno ones. I'm gonna keep it a buck, guys. I usually only like cheese empanadas that my grandma makes. That's a try, I do. I only eat like cheese empanadas.
Because these ones, well, maybe, I think empanadas they also deep fry, but usually these are deep fried. So I don't know if that's what makes it different.
Okay, well, in Salvador terms of empanada, that was pretty fire. It was like shredded chicken. Not the knockoff empanada. I don't know if I want to call it that. One of my fans are Salvadorian and they love this stuff. It's a good empanada still.
We call it pastel.
Oh, we call it pastel. Oh, so it kind of is a knockoff empanada. Okay. Well, it was gas. The shredded chicken, it was like smooth. Went down easy. It was like, yeah, just shredded chicken. It was pretty good. It was juicy, even though it was like shredded still. Because usually shredded chicken is like more drier, but that was still pretty juicy. So good job on that. I told Leo, guys, that he could have this one since it's spicy. And there's only one of them. And look at him. He's devouring that thing.
It's got all sorts of textures. Crunch on the top, crunch on the bottom, the layer of beans, the meat.
Oh, he's munching.
that.
How is it? How is it?
There's nothing like a Salvadorian tamale.
Ooh. That 50% of him is coming out right now. It's about to become 100% after this meal. Our turn to get it creamy. Come on now. All right, Leo, one more time. What's the difference between these two things?
Okay, so there's a Salvadoreno tamale. Actually, well, both are. But typically you see Salvadorian tamales like this, where everything is super soft and essentially moist, you know? But the reason it gets this texture or is able to cook in this way is because they wrap it in plantain leaf. Usually Mexican tamales will be wrapped up something similar to this, where you can already tell off the bat it's a little bit more drier because they're using corn leaf on it. So.
Dang. So us Mexicans, we gotta adapt. Because not gonna lie, guys, I just had a bite. That Salvadorian one's gas. Like, that thing was wet. The Mexican one, like, Grandma, I love you, but they do be dry sometimes, Grandma. They do be dry. Guys, this is actually insane. I don't think I've ever had a sweet tamale before. Leo was telling me, I wasn't recording, so you guys didn't get my raw reaction. But he's like, yeah, usually these are made out of pineapple or they're made out of corn. And I already had taken a bite, and I was like, no way, I've never had a sweet tamale before. So I'm gonna be real. Again, sorry, Grandma, but sometimes the tamales, they be having too much masa, not enough meat in there, and it's like, why am I eating this right now? And at first, I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. I thought this was just masa. I was like, what is this? There's like no meat in there. And then I took a bite, and then it was sweet. I was like, yo, this kind of tastes like a muffin. R.I.P. Soup Plantation. They had the best muffins. Soup Plantation. Man, if that were still here, that would definitely be on a decent review. Guys, just as a reference, we got a whole sampler plate, right? So I feel like sampler plate usually implies that's for like parties of, 4 or 6, because it's a sampler plate, a little bit of everything. And we just mucked that between 2 people.
No. Not eating till tomorrow.
All right, Leo, as our first guest ever on Decent Reviews, we went to a Spanish restaurant here in Logan Heights. I brought someone's very own Logan Heights small business manager out here. This man manages these small businesses. He helps them. This man, he's like the godfather out here. And so you already know I had to bring him out here for the review. So, Leo.
I'm also known as Pope Leo.
Hey, Pope Leo. He be shot caller, big baller. So with that being said, Leo, I need you to make the shot right now. Go ahead and give us the review.
Well, honestly, very good. Definitely takes me back to some of my grandma's cooking that she makes. My mom sometimes will make pupusas. Solid 9 out of 10.
Oh.
The only reason is because I like my pupusas like smashed, like thin, to where the cheese is coming out and it becomes a whole crust of cheese around it.
Hey, he likes it cheesy.
You like it cheesy.
Hey, a man who's Salvadorian himself gave it a 9 out of 10, guys. If you're ever out here,
It needs to be a little bit more spice, but other than that, it's solid.
you heard it here first. A little more spice, a little more cheesy. But otherwise, best Salvadorian restaurant you're gonna find out here in SD. If you guys are ever out here, definitely come by and visit. Great place, amazing people. That's our decent review with our first ever guest. Hope you guys are having a decent time. Decent Dubs out.